New Delhi, more than a capital. New Delhi can seem like a lot at first. The noise, the colors, the cars, and people rushing by, everything happens at once. But if you take a second and look closer, Delhi starts to show itself. You see that it's not just a city, millions of its people write a story every day. Delhi is more than just the capital of India. It's a mix of times and textures. Ancient empires ruled here, colonial power brought order, and modern India is now moving forward at a breakneck pace. It's a city that is loud, strong, messy, and very human. It demands attention and rewards curiosity. The people who make the city, the people of Delhi, are what make it alive. The official city center has a few 100,000 people living there, but the metropolitan area has more than 20 million people living there, making it one of the largest urban areas in the world. Here, you can see India in a small way. There is a presence in every state, community, and language. You can hear Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, and Bengali. You can see the tops of temples, mosques, churches, and gurdwaras all in the same sky. Every meal, festival, and market stall tells a story about moving, remembering, and being different. Delhi can be very busy, but it's also very friendly. You might not notice it because of how fast things are going. Old Delhi, the memory of empires. When you walk into Old Delhi, it feels like you're going back in time. The Mughals built it in the 1600s, and it is still the busy heart of imperial India. Centuries of trade and worship have echoed through its narrow alleys. Scooters move through markets that smell tasty, and vendors shout over piles of sweets, spices, and fabrics. The walls are alive, with homes that are hundreds of years old sharing space with neon signs and tangled wires. There is nothing here that is set up for tourists, things just happen like they always have. If you listen closely, the city itself seems to tell you about its past. New Delhi, the face of power today. The landscape changes when you cross into New Delhi. The British built it in the early 1900s to show order and control. It has wide streets, green spaces, and huge government buildings. The embassies, ministries, and grand museums here show what India is like as a modern country. But underneath this symmetry is continuity, a city that is still growing and balancing its old roots with its global goals. Old Delhi talks about where things came from, while New Delhi talks about where things are going. Delhi has been built, destroyed, and rebuilt more times than most cities in the world. Every dynasty, from the early Hindu kingdoms to the sultanates, the Mughal emperors, and the British colonizers, left its mark by building forts, tombs, palaces, and gardens to show who was in charge. Independence in 1947 was not the end, it was just the beginning of a new chapter. The city is made up of layers, like pages in a history book that have been folded over each other. You don't just walk through one Delhi, you walk through many. The weather in Delhi sets the pace for the city. The air gets crisp from October to March, and the city feels friendly, which is ideal for exploring markets and monuments. From April to June, summer is extreme, with temperatures rising above 45 degrees Celsius (113 degrees Fahrenheit) and only the early mornings being cool. From July to September, monsoons bring heavy rains, slick streets, and bursts of green. Delhi looks beautiful in the rain, even though floods and traffic jams can be frustrating. November and February are the best months for most travelers because they are both beautiful and comfortable. Hindi is the most common language, but English is used to connect hotels, restaurants, and transportation systems. Delhi is big, but it's surprisingly easy to get around. The Delhi Metro is a sign of the city's new efficiency. It's clean, cheap, air-conditioned, and safe. Ride apps like Uber and Ola make it easy to change your plans by showing you the fare and tracking your location with GPS. Auto rickshaws are still the most famous, buzzing through traffic like yellow and green bees. Just make sure you agree on a fare before getting in. Where you stay shapes what you see. Connaught Place, Central Delhi. This is a great place for first-timers because the metro, restaurants, and shops are all close by. South Delhi, quiet, leafy, and well-kept. This area is popular with families and expats. There are a lot of parks and cafes, but they cost more. Aero City, stylish and modern, great for short stays or business trips. Paharganj, cheap and crowded, with lots of backpackers and energy. It's best for adventurous travelers who don't mind a little dirt. You can see Delhi's layered identity in every part of the city. India Gate, a famous landmark that looks great at night. Qutub Minar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is a great example of Indo-Islamic architecture. Humayun's tomb, the Taj Mahal's model. Lotus Temple, peaceful white marble. Chandni Chowk, the heart of Old Delhi, full of life and unforgettable. Each site shows a different side of the city: humble, imperial, spiritual, or modern. India's food capital Delhi's food is history that you can eat. Street vendors brought chaats, golgappa, and parathas. From Punjab came spicy koli bacha and smoky tandoor flavors. From Mughal kitchens came kebabs, biryanis, and buttery gravies. Every bite is a mix of moving and imagining. Things you have to do: eat butter chicken from a North Indian dhaba. Parathas in Chandni Chowk. Kareem's kebabs. Hot jalebis from the pan. Be careful with water and raw foods, but don't miss the street food scene. It's the most democratic dining table in Delhi. Shopping and market culture. Shopping in Delhi is like a sport and an art. Delhi loves to hustle, from Dilli Hat's regional crafts to Sarojini Nagar's excellent deals, from high-end boutiques to street stalls. It's all part of the experience to haggle, laugh, and enjoy the dance of negotiation. Look for fabrics and handlooms. Teas and spices. Jewelry that is traditional. Craftsmanship from all over India. You can see Delhi's layered identity in every part of the city. India Gate, a famous landmark that looks great at night. Qutub Minar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is a great example of Indo-Islamic architecture. Humayun's tomb, the Taj Mahal's model. Lotus Temple, peaceful white marble. Chandni Chowk, the heart of Old Delhi, full of life and unforgettable. Each site shows a different side of the city: humble, imperial, spiritual, or modern. Delhi is lively, but you need to be careful. Be careful of tourist scams like closed agencies or unofficial guides near monuments. Use apps to get rides, stay away from crowded places after dark, and keep your valuables close. Being calm and confident usually keeps people from bothering you. A city that stays with you. Delhi doesn't obey the rules. It makes you angry, then it calms you down, and finally it welcomes you. It teaches you to be patient and keep going, and in return, it shows you something rare: a city that is full of contradictions, just like the country it leads. Delhi is more than just a place to go. It's something you'll remember, taste, and feel in the rhythm of its streets long after you've left.